Welcome to episode 300 of Flight
Football
and Anything Else.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Better than most, not as good as some. How you doing?
Stunned that we made it to 300, to be quite honest with you.
Really?
I mean,
Why?
well,
A couple of handsome guys like us and
300, let's just round it up. 6 years ago when we started, did you honestly think we'd do? And you've missed a handful because of travel. I've missed, I think, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And number 3 or 4 will be episode 301. I figured, we'd probably get into the 50s.
Yeah.
And be like, fuck it.
Well, based on the analytics and what everybody said, a lot of them don't even get, even double digits. So, yeah, I mean, it feels good though. I mean, 300, quite a milestone. Yes.
First ever. Last week, I quizzed Eric. Eric said he was running late. He wasn't sure if he was going to be on right away at 7:30, but nonetheless, Liz pointed out that
Hey, Nate.
The Hollywood memorabilia was not Anthony Hopkins. It was Anthony Quinn, screen legend Anthony Quinn's Hollywood memorabilia.
Gotcha.
So, Eric, when you listen to this, you are corrected, and you are the first ever live stream chat corrections corner. So at least you got that going for you.
Yeah, which is nice.
So,
yeah. Nate said hi, by the way.
Oh, hi, Nate. And once we get up into the thousands and millions of viewers here on the stream, I'm not ignoring you. At the North Studio, we don't have the big television where I can easily read it. Looking at it here, I wouldn't be able to see anything.
I'm gonna be like your guide dog or reading dog or guide something.
You'll be something.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. A couple other shout outs. Also, it's 9/11.
Yes.
Okay.
24 years ago. Can't believe it's been 24 years.
In a minute, once we pour these, we will raise a glass to the first responders on that day in 2001. And also raise a glass to those first responders that are protecting and serving currently. So last but not least, it's 9/11. It's also the day before Mike's birthday.
Officially 58 years old.
Okay.
I round up at the halfway point.
And you saw the question marks here. And the reason why is because, at 57 and a half,
I go to 58.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. Cause like Chuck says, he says it's your birthday. It's not your conception day. It's your birth. And I'm like, well, you get your own podcast and you call yourself however old you want.
Right.
I round up if for no other reason, just to piss Grandpa Black Hawk off. Say that real fast. Say that in the third segment. Yeah. And if anybody's noticing, hey, those guys have matching headphones. Early birthday gift. Liz said, well, you might want to open one of them because you can use one of them. I said, well, if it's beer, I already got the beer picked out. She said, no, I didn't get you beer. I said, well, if it's glassware, you know how anal I am. I already got the glassware lined up. No, it's not glassware. Oh, fuck it. I better open them. And here we go. I like them.
Yeah.
It's going to take a little getting used to because it's different.
It's different.
Very different.
A little warmer too than the earbud.
Yeah. And I'm not used to going 2 ears. I typically just go with the one earbud.
Yeah.
But
me as well.
Hey, when it gets cold down here in the winter streaming,
it'll be great.
Yeah.
You know me, and I'm usually like, I don't have as much insulation on the bones. So I'm usually like, I have 2 hoodies on.
All right. So 300. Hard to believe. Where does the time go, fella?
Crazy.
Our first tasting of a baby step ladder progression on the ABVs is Bad Idea Social Club, a West Coast IPA from City Built Brewing Company, a microbrewery in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Comes in at 6% with NA IBUs.
The people in GR call themselves Beer City, USA. And I'm starting to believe that because there's all these smaller, they're all still probably microbreweries from a production standpoint. But like this is a new. Have we had this? I don't think we've had this brewery before.
I don't think so either.
No.
The third tasting I know we've had from the brewery, and we may have even had the beer, but I was kind of in a hurry yesterday at Opperman's. I'm like, fuck it. 300 episodes in, who's keeping track of whether we've actually doubled some up anyway. So
yeah. Well, the person is Jason who tried to help us. And Jason, if you're watching, listening, whatever you're doing, yeah, as soon as we get done with the yard work, that's one of my goals this winter, is to get after that, since there will be hopefully not as much snow as there is grass to mow. Cheers. And thank you for your service. First responders.
Thank you, first responders, 9/11. Not really, it kind of piggybacks on what we watched, but Prime had a bunch of 9/11. I can watch that shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Still amazed by it, even though Kevin Nash says it was an inside job work, but whatever.
Yeah, that would be tough. It's a good conspiracy, and it's interesting to talk about, but yeah, I don't know about that.
All right. Were you getting ready to start the normal segment?
Yeah, unless you want to go into something else.
I want to go into something else. I want to do it in first segment so I don't say anything that I regret. And everybody knows I'm an emotional person anyway. Third segment, we do Next One to Die. Next One to Die, we kind of have fun with it. The loyal listener would know as I play footsie with you under the table here. Loyal listeners know my take on death, my biggest fear.
Right.
Have some fun with it, blah, blah, blah. We ruled out the one form. You can't be on Next One to Die. And I don't think we've ever had anybody that was murdered on Next One to Die. And I'm going to issue the ground rules right now that does remove you from that. And yesterday I had an epiphany.
Okay.
The reason I go so deep into the Red Sox and the Bears and Monday night, we'll get into segment 2, but the Bears are looking good. They're looking good. I'm getting texts from a few buddies. Oh, man, you got to be having I've seen this show before. This game ain't over yet, fellas.
Right.
So, and sure enough, they piss away, whatever. And I'm doing all I can to take that. I got that fucking remote control. That biggest buyer's remorse I've ever had. That remote control as part of the package was like $1,600. It's long since paid for, but it's like, oh God, what a fucking, and I've got that fucking thing in my hand. And then I see, I look straight ahead and I see.
I'm getting nervous here.
I look straight ahead. I see a picture of my mom with the little urn we have with her ashes. And then I kind of look to my left. There's a picture of our granddaughter, Violet. And I'm like, all right, hey, loss ain't that big of a fucking deal. Just relax. But the reason I get so engrossed into what people say, just a game, is I think I'm trying to avoid the hate in this world. And obviously people know what I'm talking about here. Now, it's kind of embarrassing to say at 58 years old, I'm about as apolitical as a person can be. And you're going to refresh me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 100% pro-Trump, you're on the right.
Correct.
And you're conservative.
Correct.
If you're all the way on the left, you're a liberal.
Correct.
I probably hover in the middle with a slight lean to the left. Probably.
Yep.
The loyal listener knows my stance on CC. I don't necessarily disagree with every political move. I just find him to be a despicable human being. That said,
CC.
Chester Cheetah. So,
oh, okay.
That said, I view Charlie Kirk as kind of the Jimmy from 8 Mile. Jimmy is the character that Eminem Marshall Mathers played. To debates on topics, whether you agree with them or disagree with them, I went down some Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all those reels of him just debating people, giving them their shot to speak and then shooting them down. I'm not saying every fact he had was correct, but very well spoken, intelligent, and whatnot. give you your chance, and then he'll shoot your theory down.
Yeah.
So because you have a disagreement with somebody, you kill them.
Yeah.
It just, and then so now we have and then you have the real gigantic lunatics on the extreme far left posting, oh, yeah, I guess that's Second Amendment right. You're right on that, Charlie, and laughing, ha 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 ha.
Not cool.
So then we go to the far right posting the far left videos, which all that's going to do is trigger more hate and violence.
Yep.
So this isn't, I could care less about guns. I don't own them. If you want to own them, like Nate always tells me when they were doing Spilling the Nachos, he said, well, Mike is Switzerland on gun control. I'm right in the middle. If you want to own a gun, good for you. I'll be the dumb son of a bitch that's going to put it in my safe deposit box and shoot my dick off. That's why I don't have a fucking gun.
Right.
Don't know how to use it. Never fired it.
Right.
And it's just,
yeah.
And the other thing how can X, and I'm about as, you can't offend me hardly at all.
Pretty hard to do that. Yeah.
How can the main platform I saw it on was X? How can X get away with showing those videos? Because I'm actually still a little sick to my stomach from watching those. But of course, just like any accident on the road, oh, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And then you turn your head and look. But it's fucking brutal, dude.
But I mean, Elon Musk owns X.
Right.
Who's going to shut him down if he wants to do that?
Right.
I mean, and again, you want people to know what happened, so then maybe something can be done about it. But then on the other side of it, like you're saying, it's one thing to show it in a movie where it's fake.
Right. Exactly.
This is brutal. And it's, there's
like I told you
there's
earlier,
no place for it. And all it's going to, like you said, it's just going to incite more.
And like I told you, when we were setting up earlier here at the North Studio, it's like this Zapruder film could be shown on Sesame Street
compared to
the footage that you can find on X from different angles. And it's just
right.
It's sickening.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Charlie wouldn't be on. I don't necessarily agree with all his views, but I did like watch him rap battle some of these idiots that come up and think they know what they're talking about, and he would shoot them down respectfully. Actually, he was always respectful to the people that came up,
and he was respectful to them, unless they got disrespectful towards him.
Right. Yeah, because then he's like, okay, so we can't even debate this. You're gonna, you're running away screaming because you don't even want the fact. But that's what I say. So I mean, I don't agree with everything he said, but
yeah, I'm in the same boat. I mean, I'm typically politically known as the fence rider. I like to, if I do have a political opinion, I try to get the facts and try to make a decision one way or what side of the fence I'm going to fall off on.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, that was my wanted to do before segment 3 soapbox.
Right.
So what have you been watching?
So Apple Foundation season 3. I could not help it. I said last week I was not going to watch it so I could binge the last 2 episodes. Couldn't help it. The story's that good. And to validate that, today, Apple announced season 4 will start filming in 2026 in January. So I know this will not be a series finale. It'll be a season finale. And I didn't see how they were going to, if they were to wrap it up tomorrow, where it's at right now, it would have been one of those shows where we've said before is, just like, okay, well, let's just get this done. And this person does this and this and this. And we show, about 2 months, 5 weeks, 6 months, whatever, within 5 minutes to just wrap it up. So I'm glad they're going with another season to do it right. How about you?
As I said, episode 298, these lights are hot as fuck, man. I mean, my face is red anyway, and I feel like I'm literally on fire. But these fucking lights is like, holy shit.
I don't know what it is, because they're LED lights. They shouldn't be hot. But I agree with you. It's a little warmer than when we don't have them.
Right.
For sure.
So anyway, Peacock. For the Office fans out there, you gotta watch The Paper. It's from the makers of The Office. Oscar from The Office is actually in it. and
Yes, I saw that.
a camera crew follows around people from a Toledo newspaper, and it's not a spin. Well, it's kind of sort of a spinoff, but they mention the Office in the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then they segue into the paper.
Okay.
It's very funny. 10 episodes, 30-ish minutes each.
It looks at the lead role, the guy that's the boss or he was from Star Wars, whatever, where they didn't have the Death Star, but they made a planet into a
Okay.
Death Star. I don't know if you saw
No.
that one or not. Probably not.
No.
All right. Never mind. I don't know why I went down that rabbit hole. Next one, Dark Wolf, Terminal List. Again, we're episode 5 of 7. That's with Taylor Kitsch, Tom Harper, Chris Pratt. Excellent. It's in the same vein, same genre as like a Jack Ryan, SEAL Team, Reacher, Night Agent.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Same kind of deal right there. But excellent. I'm kind of glad we're watching Dark Wolf because it is the prequel to Terminal List. I guess Terminal List again was good enough that everybody wanted like to know about how these characters developed and got to where they were, so they did Dark Wolf. All right.
Speaking of new seasons, before I mention what Liz and I have been watching on Paramount Plus, they did announce season 2 of Landman comes out early 2026. So
I'm still when Billy Bob was doing the monologue in front of the windmill.
Yeah,
because he was taking the lawyer out there.
Yes,
because she was kind of pissed about all the oil and that kind of thing. The monologue he went on about oil, and you know what I mean. You could try to get rid of it, but pretty much everything you look at and touch has oil in it. That's the abbreviated version.
Correct.
Yeah, it was awesome. She was speechless.
But on Paramount Plus, Liz and I finally started because it is over. I think the last episode just came out last week. So now we've watched 1 through 6 of 10 of Dexter Resurrection. And if you're a fan of Dexter, you'll really like this because I think this may be the best Dexter of all of them.
See, I don't like murder, like just people. I don't like horror murder movies typically. I've seen Halloween and I've seen, you know what I mean, but I don't typically go back to them. But I thought that's what this was. But I think you were talking about this is somebody he's murdering bad people, right?
Yes, he's got a code.
Okay.
You got to watch you got to watch him all to learn his code. I mean,
Okay.
there's a certain code to it.
All right. I got you. Anything else?
I
have another one.
All right, go ahead. I have one more myself.
So Unknown Number. I'm telling you what, everybody, you said it's about an hour and a half.
Yes.
And you said, I'm not going to give out any spoilers, but you gave me that look like, whew, I mean, wow. And you got to stick through the first 45 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
That's important because I got to about a half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm like, all right, let's, I get it. Okay. There's, it's
Coach Truckle emailed me. He texted me when he was walking and listening to the pod. And he actually had the same take on it that I did when the cops came in, and he thought the same thing that I did, and I agreed with him. So
yeah,
but yeah, that's.
I mean, I went from kind of like, all right, pick it up. Within a 5 to 10 minute period, I'm just sitting there staring at the TV, going, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Cray, and it was right in our backyard.
Yep,
literally.
All right, and finally, watching it on my own, America's Team, The Gambler and His Cowboys, 8-part documentary on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm through the first 4. Right. Eric has watched all of them, and he really likes it as well.
Okay,
so
good stuff, man.
What have you been listening to while you read the?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out who we were talking to that Nate is disgruntled with. He said she's a twat.
I'm not sure.
I'm probably with Unknown Number.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
So didn't want to give out any spoilers, but hopefully that didn't do it. Okay. Music.
Yes.
So I don't know. It was a fun one, I guess. Sabrina Carpenter's new album.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay. So she opened up for Taylor Swift during the Eras tour.
That's
So
why I don't know who she is.
it's pop.
All right.
All right. And I gutted through it until I realized she made a song about me.
Oh, did she?
And then I'm like, now I love her. Yeah. So now it's my new favorite song. It's called When Did You Get Hot?
All right.
Yeah. Good little tune. And I figured right
new?
away, I assumed she's talking about me.
Is it new?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And 12 songs, 38 minutes. So each song's about 3 minutes ish, right?
Yes.
So she was very, if it sounds like Taylor Swift, that's who she was inspired by. It's very, very similar kind of stuff. She does have some explicits by some of the songs. So she kind of gets a little, she's not shy. Risque, sure. But the one song I guess you could also check out is Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. And I the first phrase, and it's definitely one of these. It was done really well, and the style and the melody of the song fits in with the lyrics. She starts off, "You think that I'm gonna fuck with your head? Well, you're absolutely right."
All right.
And then the song goes on.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah. There was a big hullabaloo about her album cover because she's on all fours standing in front of a guy, and the guy's got the back of her hair, and she's supposed to be like, they were like, some of the Swifties were like, whoa.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Well,
blanket in hand.
That's why I'm assuming that's why she did it. But I think there's a deeper, I don't think you're supposed to take that literally. I think there's a deeper message there. But
I'll take it any way I want.
So, okay. All right. How about you? What's new?
Right. So, being the fourth video, the viewers can finally appreciate the something new. I don't think I need to do that many air quotes, but whatever.
You were making up for lost time.
Exactly. Thank you. Slipknot 25th anniversary edition, obviously by Slipknot, was released a week ago tomorrow, September 5th, 2025. 32 songs, 1 hour, 42 minutes. Obviously, it's the best of. And
okay. Yeah, good.
If you like Slipknot,
I mean, love this.
Yeah, I mean it's got all the hits and it's very good, but again, new is very loose with the terminology, but nothing else.
Right.
Excuse me, nothing else had been released. So
yeah. Going back to the Sabrina Carpenter thing, I forgot to mention the album name. The name of the album is Man's Best Friend. So
there. So
I think Mike's gonna listen.
She was in Doggy Style. Man's Best Friend, Dog. I got what she was talking about.
I don't.
What other? If you said she was,
I don't know.
All fours.
I think she did it to get people.
Man's
attention.
Best Friend. Come
but
on.
If you listen to a lot of the lyrics and you look at the titles of a lot of the songs, it's a little bit of the opposite of that.
Okay. Well,
like almost like you think I'm man's best friend, kind of a thing. Don't worry, I'll make you worry.
All right.
So we'll see.
I'm still going with what I want to go.
All right. With my old, what I did is on my playlist, I just and let it go and put my finger on it, and it stopped on an energy mix that I made with Let It Rock with Kevin Rudolph and Lil Wayne, Thunderstruck, Back in Black, Welcome to the Jungle, Enter Sandman, yada 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 yada. So that was fun.
All right.
Yep.
My something old was A Day at the Races, which is the follow-up to Queen's debut album, A Night at the Opera, released December 10th, 1976, 10 songs, 44 minutes. Personally, I think it fell short of their debut album, but you do have Tie Your Mother Down and Somebody to Love as the two hits. The other 8 songs are listenable but not as good as the other songs on A Night at the Opera.
Right.
And a conversation corrections corner. Chuck told the only reason I wanted to listen to that because I wanted to see what else they had with Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah.
Because Chuck said the 2 most important words at where we work that Fat Bottom Girls was on the second album, but Fat Bottom Girls is actually on the fourth Queen album.
Oh.
So that's a conversation corrections corner.
Okay.
Because the two of us relish in correcting one another. You just wait for the chance. It's like, okay,
I got you.
So,
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah, to make fun of the other guy. I mean, it's to make the other guy look bad. Why else would you do it?
Yeah, I'm so busy trying to not get made fun of. I can't spend the energy to try to correct or make fun of somebody else. All right.
Let's go inside the ropes
real quick.
Yeah. Now, welcome aboard, Sean Rude. He texts me and said, "Hey, I've been listening to your podcast. Be honest. I'll be honest, not all the way through. Why don't you guys talk about wrestling?" And I'm like, well, if you want to listen to a part that talks about wrestling, join about 25 minutes in and listen till we're done.
Right.
Instead of other parts of the pod, if you want to talk about wrestling, because we talk about wrestling not almost every week.
Yeah.
So,
right.
AEW, I'm really behind. I was watching not last night's Dynamite, but the previous week's Dynamite when you came over to set up early.
Right.
That's how far behind I am, because if Tony Khan wants to do porn, cool. Get a MySpace account and have girls do porn. I'm not offended by it. I mean, because some of it is actually kind of hot. I don't watch my wrestling
to watch that.
If I want to watch porn, I'll watch porn so I can see everything I want to see. Not just what you can show on TNT or TBS.
Right.
But that's the way a lot of his women's wrestling storylines are based. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They have an event coming up shortly, and I'll give you my picks, but that's AEW. They're at the ECW 2300 Arena, I think it's called, and there's like 900 people in there. They're close. They make noise, and it's better. Like Eric and I were talking at practice today. It's better than playing an NBA arena where you can hear the wrestlers fart.
Right.
Right. So,
right. At some point, you had numbers on AEW relative to WWE attendance, and
yes,
and I haven't seen or heard. It'd be
their
interesting.
Television ratings are continually going down,
spiraling. Okay,
yes.
All right.
WWE, the return of AJ Lee, aka CM Punk's wife.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like the angle, Seth and AJ versus Becky and Seth.
Yeah.
Seth and AJ. Punk and AJ, Seth and Becky.
Yeah.
So they've got a tag match for WrestlePalooza, which is September 20th. Unfortunately, I'll be in Germany. Well, unfortunately, I'll be in Germany, but I won't be able to give the picks for that. So I'll give them right now. AJ Lee will pin Becky Lynch in that tag match. Becky keeps her belt. Seth is clean and not loses to Punk. AJ Lee pins the man Becky Lynch in that tag match at WrestlePalooza, which is the first WWE event on the new ESPN platform, because there are no more premium live events on the cock. So
why do you say AJ is going to pin her? I mean, what's the benefit of
puts her over?
Yeah.
Puts Punk over. Punk doesn't get another loss. Rollins is still the champ. Lynch is still the champ. So there's no real loss to them.
Because it's a tag team, Lynch won't lose the belt. Okay. All right.
So
that's what I was a little confused about, because she came out, AJ came out wearing.
Right.
And first of all, I was like, okay, well, how actually did she get the belt? And I know it's a storyline. I get it. But
she knocked her out and took it from her. She actually throws good punches. AJ Lee and her the week before.
The shiner that they put on
some of that
Becky
may have
Lynch,
been real, because if you watch
it was a pretty good makeup job.
I don't know if all of it was makeup. If you watch the week before, Becky's not covering up, and AJ Lee is throwing him in there.
Right. I might have landed a
obviously couple. It wasn't a Raja Jackson type beatdown.
Right.
But there might have been hey, we're gonna get close, we're gonna sell this, and
right.
Yeah. Sorry, a little stiff there, Beck.
My bad.
But so I like the angle. Aaron, my brother-in-law from No DQ, the big dog, Nate from Spilling the Nachos.
Yep.
I know it's been a long time since they've had an episode, but it'll always be Nate from Spilling the Nachos to me. and
What's
Caitlin.
the,
They all love AJ Lee.
yeah. What's
Caitlin, they all love AJ Lee.
yeah. Well, yeah,
I think she comes off as see you next Tuesday.
what now do you think? Because I think she's already over based on how the crowd,
She's over.
how the
Fucking
crowd
big time.
reacted. You know what I mean? And so, do you think that she was having a hard time? That's the first time I've probably seen her 10 years ago or in the past.
I didn't because I didn't watch because I've never seen Punk.
Well, that's about the time. That's
I've-
about the time our kids were watching it.
Right, but I have never. I can't remember who I was telling this to. It might have been Eric. I can't remember who. Maybe it was Nate. I don't know. Who cares? No offense, guys, but who cares? I've never seen CM Punk wrestle until he signed with the AEW, got fired from AEW, and then made his return to WWE 2 years ago, a year and a half, whatever it was.
Right.
I've never seen CM Punk wrestle.
Oh,
I wasn't watching wrestling at the time.
sure.
So I'm not familiar with AJ Lee.
Okay.
So
I didn't.
so you thought she struggled with her promo too.
I did.
See, Aaron and Caitlin loved it. I thought it was shit.
I thought it was not good.
And Caitlin, I finally remember what I was going to say.
And maybe at the end, she kind of brought it back together.
You know what my issue is? You know what my issue with it is?
What's that?
I'm watching wrestling to get away from my mental fucking problems. You got help. That's great. I'm not saying don't get help. If you need help, go get help. I don't need my wrestling fucking promos to tell me you went away because you needed to get yourself right. Because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm watching wrestling to get away from the demons in my head. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. So
right.
That's why I'm watching wrestling to get away from that.
Right.
I don't need you to tell me it. Just like I don't need you to tell me, hey, I haven't had a drink in 25 years. Okay, well, I'm about to have another. There. I don't need to be preached to.
Right. Yeah.
You sought help,
Yeah.
and it's worked for you. Double thumbs up, AJ Lee. I don't need to see it in my fucking wrestling promos.
I thought the length of time she talked about it was appropriate. If she would have dragged it on a little bit longer, then at that point I would have agreed with you in the sense that it's like, that's not
even the mention's too long for me.
I know.
No.
I know. Okay, so that was my big question is, the other thing was, I know it's part of the storyline, but Punk had Rollins up on his shoulder ready to
go to sleep.
Yep. And I mean, he got out of it a little too easy and he ran away kind of like a little bitch.
That's actually good heel work.
Okay.
That's what a slimy shitbag heel should do.
Okay. All right.
Baby face gets the upper hand.
He's got the belt though.
That's right. That even more so.
Okay.
He's a chicken shit heel and he's going to run away because he's taking his ball and going home.
Okay.
I think Nate posted another lengthy one. What did he say?
Yeah. Haven't had a banana in a month. Don't see bragging about it. He's saying,
thank you. Amen, brother. I toast to you.
Or to you.
Yeah, to you. Or to myself on the screen.
All right. That was my only question. 2 questions actually about that.
I have a question though. It's like, has anybody commented? Dave and I are probably going to make out at some point. I've been rubbing his feet with my feet, and I just rubbed his knee with my fingers.
Well, just we're a little closer than normal. So.
Right. So how's the feed?
You're a handsy talker. Too.
Yes. How's the feed, folks?
Eric said it was great earlier.
All right. So let's you got anything else for wrestling?
Nope.
All right, time to rate. That's the only thing I can't get used to on the live stream. It's the go. North Studio, I go first. Love the fact that this is 6%. If you cut the front, the side, and the back, it's going to be a long, difficult lawn mowing beer.
Oh, yeah.
But you could pound some of these back.
Mm-hmm.
Very easy drinking.
Refreshing.
$3.88.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go 370, but you pulled me up to 3.75.
All right, so I don't know if it's new or city built is that small. I think it's fairly small.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I don't know if it's a newer beer, but 269 people essentially agree with us. 3.80. So
that's good.
Our second tasting. Whoop. Sorry about the clunking of the mics.
Hey. Now I know we've had this one at least once. I think
Chop Top or
Watermark.
Oh yeah, Watermark.
Yeah, Watermark. Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't reckon they if we've had Chop Top, I don't remember they've changed the can.
Right. No, I don't think we have. No. Just Watermark.
And glassware is
Maple Grill. The Maple Grill is an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood-fired grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and ciders as well. Wait, before you get into that car, check their website, themaplegrill.net. That's GRILLE.net. Check out what's on the current menu and see what's on tap. And then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
But anyway, Chop Top, an American IPA from Watermark Brewing Company, a microbrewery in Stevensville, Michigan. 6.1 ABV, NA IBU. Oh, God.
Hey, whoa.
There we go. Look at that's a quality video there.
Where is it?
Where's what?
Paper towel. I spilled.
But hey, that look at now the video. Hopefully that video was clear.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Oh, do.
I'm going back to the tenacity glass while the head settles there.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a lot of head. But hey, folks, this is what you've been missing out on the first 295 episodes. Because though I don't know if we've ever had a double pour as bad as what we did.
I don't think so.
I mean, but we've had some bad pours. So I mean, it's just good to catch it on video from time to time.
To be fair, I'm gonna have to. Do you have a roll of paper towel over there? Or?
Yeah, they're right over there.
Okay.
You're saying you want me to get it?
No. I'll get them.
I'm closer, and then you're gonna have to crawl all over me.
Well, based on as much
as our first ever away from camera. Bye, everybody.
Based on how much you've been touching me today, I would have figured you'd want me to crawl all over you. Watch your glass. There you go. Thank you. I don't know. No.
I didn't want that roll of dimes up against my back.
So Nate wanted to know, is there soap in our glass that we didn't rinse? Not in the Peters household.
It came out of the dishwasher, so if our dishwasher's on the fritz, that could be pot. Actually, mine exploded in my hand, as it often does. So I don't think it was the glassware. That my shit came out wonky from the beginning.
There's about 4 rim shots in that sentence.
So anyway, all right. Well, we'll postpone the cheers here for a second as we
it looks like a freaking milkshake.
Yeah. All right, let me see those.
No.
So, for the millions and millions just joining, that music means it's about time you're going to get your sports update for the upcoming week and the week that just passed. So, starting in the major leagues, as we always do during baseball season anyway. Going into today's action, I think the Tigers... Up-to-date stats. Tigers, I think, are playing the Yankees now. The Blue Jays shut out the Astros. So the Blue Jays retook the Tigers by a half a game. My notes say the Tigers are the best at 84-62 or 575 winning percentage, but the Blue Jays, I want to say, are 85-62 or 63. So anyway, Tigers, Blue Jays battling it out for the best in the American League. National League, despite going 4-6 in their last 10 and getting swept by the Texas Rangers, the Milwaukee Brewers are still atop the entire major leagues with a big league best 89-58 or 605 winning percentage. My beloved Sox are 81-66, and they won the first two games against I think they're just known as the Athletics, because I don't think they're calling the Sacramento Athletics, but anyway.
No.
So let me go, and this is why Alex Cora scares me. Yes, I wanted him fired in May. Apparently the players love him, yada, 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 whatever. Let me go to scores. Wednesday night. All right, so we have the young lefty rookie starting. And this is because he does this all the time when they're going into an off day. And they have travel day today, and I think they face the Yankees at Fenway starting tomorrow. So last night, they had shut they beat the Athletics 6-0 and then 7-0 in the first two games. So the Red Sox come back with, he starts Peyton Tolley, let him go 2 innings, gave up 2 runs, young left-hander, probably not quite ready for the bigs, but they're getting him some experience. He's 23 years old, out of Texas Christian. Then he lets Greg Weissert pitch a scoreless inning. Justin Wilson comes in, pitches a scoreless inning. Justin Slayton comes in, gives up 2 runs in a third of an inning. Steven Matz closes out that inning. 2/3 of an inning of scoreless ball. He threw fucking 2 pitches, took him out of the game. Then he came and then he put Kyle Harrison in for 3 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs, 2 runs, 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. And then Aroldis Chapman got walked off in a third of an inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitchers in a 9-inning game that was 5-4. If Peyton Tolley cannot pitch more than 2 innings, then he shouldn't be on the big league roster. Just because there's a day off does not mean you have to play Oprah Winfrey and say, hey, you get to pitch, and you get to pitch, and you get to pitch, and you get to pitch.
Right.
It makes absolutely no sense.
If you were at the ballpark, you would have been able to pitch.
Yes, exactly. But more on the last part later.
All right.
But anyway, they are the number 2 team in the wild card. The way the Astros are playing, I kind of want the Red Sox to finish 3rd in the wild card and go to Houston. Because Houston is fucking scuffling.
This is Houston.
Yes, but what's the old adage? Be careful what you wish for.
Right.
You just
exactly. Right.
So anyway, let's try this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
Oh, it's good. At least the foam is good. I haven't quite gotten down to beer yet.
Woo.
Yeah.
So that must be the American taste, because it's definitely not a West Coast, and it's not a New England.
No.
So that's just because it's billed as an American IPA.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Not too piney, not too dank, but doesn't have the grapefruity,
right.
Citrusy. Huh. Interesting. All right. Just real quick, US Open. Carlos Alcaraz, I mean, he's doing behind the back shots. He's winning points, hitting the ball behind his back. I'm not a tennis fan. I don't typically watch it. I don't, in any given year, I don't watch maybe a little bit of Wimbledon. But I wanted to catch some of this championship match, and Yannick didn't have a chance. Carlos just.
But it's Sinner versus Alcaraz
almost every time.
If it's a match that means something,
yeah,
it's Sinner versus Alcaraz.
Correct. All right, moving.
But yet Sinner's still. I wonder what. I would like to find out what determines, because Alcaraz has beat Sinner
I think
he didn't win the whatever one that was before this
Australian.
one. Whatever one was before this one,
Yeah.
center one.
Yeah.
But I think Alcaraz has beaten him 3 out of 4.
I think the French Open was before this one.
Yes.
Again, I'm not a
yeah.
tennis, not a corrections corner, because I just said I'm not a tennis
Right.
person per se. But
I think Alcaraz has beaten him 3 out of 4.
Yeah. Correct.
So how is he number 2?
No, he's back to number 1 after this win.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's back to number 1 after this win.
Fair enough.
Yep. NASCAR.
Yeah.
All right. The Enjoy Illinois 300 at the Worldwide. It's just fun. I don't know. I got it.
Well, it's fun. It's fun, but there's no NASCAR Southern guys. But anyway, go ahead.
They're all Southern.
No, they're not.
All the commentators, the former drivers.
Ryan Blaney's from.
No, I'm not talking about the drivers, the commentators.
Oh,
the old guys,
yeah.
the older guys. Sorry, they're all our age.
What did Darrell Waltrip used to say as they came down to get the green flag to start a race?
I don't know.
I apologize if I talk away from the mic, folks, because I can normally.
Well, then you got to let me know when you're going close, because then I got to tamp this down a little bit. You're good. I mean, if you want to go away from the mic, I'll just take it up a little bit.
No, I mean, I'm like, I'm so far away from the mic, I don't hear anything in my ear. So
okay.
then I panic.
All right. Well, I'll just anyway. So, all right. You ruined it. Enjoy the Illinois 300 at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. So last week you had Hamlin,
who was on my shit list, and the last 2 times I picked him.
He can't be now.
He's actually fucking won the race, so
he can't be now.
He's good to me now. I love you, Denny.
I had number 22, Joey Logano. He took a 5th for a 4th for me. I'm like, in this league right now this year. There you go. In this league right now, I'm like the always the bridesmaid, never the bride kind of a deal. I'm always coming up, 3rd, 4th, or 5th, which isn't bad. And then I'll get a couple of, but I haven't taken. I took 3rd. I was in the money twice this year so far. Never won, never been 2nd. This weekend, the Bass Pro Shop night race. I think I don't have it written down here, but I think it starts at 7:30 at Bristol.
Yes.
So it's a night race on a half-mile track. Those are exciting. And it's one of the few tracks that have had an FBS college football game.
And a Major League Baseball game.
Did you know that? Apparently you did.
Yes.
Okay. What are the other 2 track venues, NASCAR track venues, that have had college FBS football games at them? I don't expect you to know this, but anybody out there, go ahead and throw it in the chat.
I could give you some baseball stadiums that have had college football games, but I can't give you. I don't know any NASCAR. Oh, the Coliseum.
Yep, that's one
in Los Angeles.
You might not get.
That's not a points race though, but they have raced.
No, but you might get the next one.
Daytona.
Nope. So the 2 other venues, like you said, the LA Memorial Coliseum, and then Bowman Gray Stadium in Winston-Salem.
Yeah,
Bowman Gray. They had a thing there. But Bristol, they had
college football team plays at Bowman Gray.
I didn't get that information down. Sorry, my bad. We'll have to look that up.
All right.
But they had battle at Bristol. Was Tennessee versus Virginia Tech on September 10th, 2016. And the only reason I bring that up is right now that still holds the record, I'm pretty sure, for the most attendance at 156,990 spectators.
Nice.
Yeah. So there you go, Texas and U of M.
And the Reds and the Braves played there
in Tennessee.
It got fucking rained on.
Ah.
Nick and I were in Atlanta to see the Red Sox play, win, and we saw the pace car for that race.
Oh, gotcha.
So
awesome.
And this race actually is the final race of the round of 16.
Yes, it is.
You have to be in the top 12. You picked Bubba Wallace, who is currently 4th, and I went with Joey Logano, who is currently 10th. I picked last because I had Hamlin, who won the race. Let's see if I'm kicking myself or if I made the right call, because I almost picked Ross the boss, but he rests too aggressively
especially on the short track.
Yeah, and if you if you race aggressively in Bristol, it could make for a long, long night.
Yeah. Really high bank curves. I think they're 24 and 28 degrees. So that makes it really interesting as well.
Yes.
All right. Going on to college.
And by the way, I can't see the chat. So if people are chatting, you got to eventually.
They're really not. I mean, we've had up to, just to let everybody know, we've had up to 17 people in there.
Well, I don't care about that, but I see a lot of.
Nope, we're good. I mean, it was Nate.
All right.
Kind of commenting. You cheered to him, he cheered to you. And then
I'm just making you aware of it.
No, thank you.
I'm just letting you know, because I like at your house, I could say, "Oh,
yeah,
my mom says hello," and I'd be like, "Whoa, that's the fucking Tweaks Corner song," and B, it's like I don't think it's my mom.
College football.
Boy, Jen's gonna be mad at that. Yeah, college football.
All right, MSU walk off in the second OT. That was exciting. Loved it. I mean, Boston College isn't a ranked team, but they've got a great quarterback that played at Alabama or was recruited to play at Alabama. They shredded the secondary, I thought. That's going to be a problem unless they get that shored up. But 42-40, U of M showed they needed a little work, but their 18-year-old quarterback still played older than 18 years old. Man, that kid's a stud.
Well, I mean, they were at Oklahoma. It's not like they went to.
Right. Yeah, it's a ranked team. I think at that point, Oklahoma was either 13 or 18.
They were within a few of each other. I think it wasn't like 14 versus 17 or
something along those lines. Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean, a quality opponent. And it ended up 24-13, so it's not like they got completely shellacked. What about South Florida?
I've got them in my notes because there's 3 matchups this week.
Yeah.
Involving top 25 teams.
And one of them is South Florida.
We have number 6 Georgia at number 15 Tennessee. Is that the between the hedges game? Or no, that's Georgia Florida's between the hedges. And then we have number 18 South Florida at number 5 the U. And the third and final game involving top 25 teams are the Aggies of Texas A&M, number 16, travel to South Bend, Indiana, to face number 8, Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
Hey, no accents on this show.
Oh, that was a heavy football bet.
All right.
At least I didn't do a fucking leprechaun. See?
It would have been very funny, Michael. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3 top 25 matchups. I think last week was only one. I think there was only one last week.
What was your comment on South Florida, how they beat Florida, right?
Yeah, I mean, were they good? Help me. Were they pretty good last year? Or did they go into the portal and just grab a bunch of people?
They're a solid team. This is going to be a very big test for Miami because the South Florida, I'm guessing, is a bunch of kids that couldn't make Miami.
Okay.
So which will lead them to be motivated.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
And speaking of motivated, 14-13 Swan Valley 8th graders beat Frankenmuth for the first time ever in this class. This class has never beat Frankenmuth. Tied them last year.
Nice.
And this Saturday, if you're in the neighborhood of Swan Valley High School, 10:30, Swan Valley 8th graders face the Lancers of Bullock Creek.
Hey. Jeff said hi, by the way.
Hi, Jeff.
And
I'm assuming Laporte.
I'm assuming too. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Jeff Laporte.
So I'll be on my way to East Lansing.
Are you going to go to the game this time?
Yes. Yes.
All right. You're going to the game.
Yes.
All right. Who they play?
Youngstown State.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Should be a dub.
Got a bunch of people coming up. I guess it's like Parents Week. So some other alumni that, I hung out with at the time. So it should be fun. And anything else college?
How long do you stay down? Do you drink at the tailgate or do you just like go up?
A little bit. I've gone. I said I already have the L on my lapel or whatever you put me at, for the lightweight because I wasn't concussed at all.
Oh, not at all.
The scab just came off 2 days ago on the top of my head. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, there's been times where you kind of go into the stadium and had 1 or 3 too many, and I don't think.
Well, you got to go to the big house and tailgate with Nate because Nate'll show you how to get her done.
Well, I just didn't enjoy. I don't think I'll ever sit in the big house ever again. My last experience was horrific.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible. I mean,
I can't watch. I can't
Right,
watch. I can't watch football like this.
I agree because I've been there once.
Bud Light.
And it's not even
Bud Light.
it's not even because I'm not a Michigan fan. I mean, they occupy every square inch to get that 100,000 in there. So
I think there's 8 inches between the numbers on the seats on the benches.
1, 2. That's probably about 8 inches. Yeah.
Just makes don't. So, yeah, but yes, I do, but I keep it chill.
All right.
Yeah, but you could drink in the stadium now. So,
Oh, can you?
yes. All right, NFL.
Yes. We combined for a stellar 0-4 record last week. Now, admittedly, you lost the Steeler game by half a point.
Yep.
And one of our games was the same. We both picked the Chiefs.
Yeah. I picked the Steelers to win, but they didn't cover.
Right.
Yeah. Half a point, like you said.
So we're 0-4. I'm 0-2. You're 0-2. Week 2. But before we get to the week 2 picks, let me give my take on my beloved Bears. Number 1, everybody who's saying Aaron Rodgers is back, pump the brakes just a little bit. I don't think he's officially back. Maybe the Jets are just that fucking bad. Number 2, I said it was a must win. I'm not happy that they lost. The Lions went from a 5.5 point favorite to a 6.5 point favorite. I'm not going to make that as one of my picks, even though I'm telling everybody that's listening to me. The Detroit Lions win Sunday by 20 or more points.
Ooh.
Book it.
Really?
It's not going to be one of my picks because people are going to say, oh, well, you're just saying that, Mike, because if you're right, you're right. And then if you're wrong, that means the Bears won. It's not going to be one of my picks. And if they don't, then I've greatly overestimated Dan Campbell as a player's coach to get, because he's going to tell them last Sunday was unacceptable. We're fucking terrible. That's unacceptable. We were lousy. This guy fucking quit on you guys. He didn't want to be here for the long haul. He took the money and went to Chicago. Let's shove it straight down his fucking throat and crush him. First home game against the Bears, 34-10 final. So anyway, back to Monday night. If there ever was a conspiracy, a fix, this is a perfect example that supports my case. And people are saying, oh, Mike, the Bears lost. That's not a fix. Hold on just a second. Sunday Night Football is on the Cock, right? Yes, the Cock.
Yeah. The
Bills and the Ravens. Derrick Henry had a 50-some yard touchdown. Bills were up by 13. I'm sorry, Ravens were up by 13. I said, fuck it, I'm going to bed. Got up the next morning. I saw a text from my son, Nick. He said, this is early nomination for game of the year. And I'm like, huh? So I checked the score and I'm like, holy fuck, Buffalo won that game.
Yeah.
So the fix is the Vikings are a better team than the Bears. I don't care if they have a rookie quarterback or not. The Vikings are a better team than the Bears. The Bears absolutely dominated them for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Because the ESPN said, wait a second. You're going to give the Cock, the Bills Ravens, this instant classic. And you're going to give us the Bears Vikings when the Vikings should fucking steamroll the Bears. Keep this fucker close. They kept it close. And then the wheels fell off in the fourth quarter. The Vikings win.
So who you're saying you're
ESPN fixed it with the NFL because they didn't want to lose viewers. Because the classic Sunday night on the Cock, ESPN said, well, you better give us just as fucking exciting.
Okay.
And the Bears were fucking crushing them. And then
took their foot off the gas.
They didn't take the foot off the gas. Caleb Williams missed 2 wide open throws. First half, 4th and 2. Personally, I take the point. Johnson has that Campbell mentality. He's going to go for it.
Yeah, I remember that play.
He goes for it. Perfect play call. Everybody's wide open. First down, who knows if the Bears ultimately settle for a field goal or if they eventually score a touchdown. Caleb Williams misses a throw that a JV quarterback should make. If your JV quarterback misses that throw, you're fucking getting in his ear when he comes to the sideline. He is a fucking NFL quarterback. He made some fantastic plays with his legs. The athleticism is there. It's off the charts.
Right.
NFL quarterbacks can't miss those throws. He had it was either a Dunze or more on a hitch and go, easy fucking touchdown, overthrew him. Could I make that throw? 100% no, I couldn't.
Right.
Am I getting paid NFL money? I'm not.
Nope.
He missed that throw.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it all on Williams. All these fucking, there must be something in the water in Chicago that causes offensive linemen not to be able to block. Because I didn't see a lot of improvement, even though 3/5 of the line was different.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not throwing in the towel. It was very disappointing. I expected it, because they're playing great. Everybody's fired up. And then it's like, okay. And I'm not going to blame the refs. But on 3rd and 4, the pass interference call where the Viking receiver legit fucking tripped.
Yeah. Yep.
There's no way. I mean, again, the Bear, Santos never misses from 50 in Soldier Field. Shanked one. So, I mean, they had their chances.
Right.
But, I mean, calls like that can't be made, man. He legit fucking slipped.
It was a turf toe trip. Yeah.
And anyway,
yeah,
it is what it is. I said it was a must win. They're going to be 0-2 because they're going to get fucking trounced this Sunday. I'm just hoping I don't get put on the no-fly list because I'm sure it's going to be on at a bar at the airport on Sunday. So maybe I'll just go in the bathroom and sit on the shitter till we board. I don't know.
And hopefully the guy next to you is not watching the game.
Right, exactly. I'll put these noise-reducing earphones
on. Yeah, okay. So. All right.
So anyway, on to week 2 picks, unless you have anything else about week 1.
I was going to ask you. We'll see where we're at time-wise. Stafford is now 1 of 10 to throw over 60,000 yards. I was going to ask you to see if you could come up quickly with the other 10 or the other 9 rather.
Drew Brees.
That's one.
Tom Brady.
That's another one.
God, did he play long? Dan Marino.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yep. Come on.
That's 3. Then Stafford is 4, so that's 4 of the 10. This is live stream video. I'll tab. Warren Moon.
You said TB already, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Nope.
Warren Moon had it if you include his CFL days.
How about the number 3 guy is PM?
Patrick Mahomes is good.
No.
Oh, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
That's a brain fart.
Yep.
Give me initials. Let's see if I can bang them out.
Packers quarterback.
Brett Favre.
Yep.
That's not really initials, but
whatever.
I took it.
BR.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yep.
Ben Roethlisberger had 60,000 yards.
More.
Wow.
Yeah. PR.
I never would have guessed Ben Roethlisberger had 60,000 yards. Right.
PR. I think, again, me not being
era.
I'm gonna say I don't know why, but I want to say not the Oilers. God, who did he play for? I don't like it when that purple starts blinking.
Pass.
The purple on the screen over here means
fuck the purple on the screen.
All right, sorry. Pass. Phillip Rivers.
Oh yeah, big Phil.
How about AR?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yep. And this one would be a hard one. This is the last one. And I can't even remember who he played for. MR.
I don't know.
Both first and last name are 4 letters each. And his last name is a first name. Matt Ryan.
God damn, Matt Ryan. I would have never had that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. That's NFL trivia for today.
Week 2 picks.
Yes, sir.
I'm taking the Pokes, laying the 5.5 because the Giants are sticking with Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson is toast. Cowboys minus 5.5.
All right. -5. I'm going with the Cardinals.
What's the line?
What is the line? You know what? I remember what I put down, but I did not put those notes in here. And
They're minus something. I'll look it up.
And my phone is right there.
All right. Number 2, the upset special of the week. And if they don't win this game with no Purdy, no Ayuk, no Juwan Jennings, and no George Kittle, the New Orleans Saints should be relegated to like the XFL. Give me the Saints at home plus 3.5 against a depleted Niner team.
Yes.
And Chuck's not entertained by our pod, by the way, because he's posted a bunch of Z's.
Well, yeah, he Chuck, you don't typically like the sports section anyway, right?
Well, he's old. He might literally be sleeping.
There it is. Broncos. Love that defense. Love that defense.
I stayed away from that because the Colts, I don't know if the Dolphins are just that bad.
They're that bad.
I stayed away from it because Bo Nix is my fantasy quarterback.
Yeah.
And he looked like shit last week.
Well, I think that's another one that'll get turned around. But the defense was punishing. And the Colts, yeah, they played really well, but I think Miami's that shitty.
This fucking beer pours like shit.
Yeah.
Are we rating it on the pour?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So you have Arizona and Denver.
Yep.
I have Dallas minus 5.5, New Orleans plus 3.5. You're first, but let me write down my ranking.
3.50.
All right. I had 3.45, and it may be user error. I'm holding the pour against the beer. It could be user error. But that's not my problem. I'm going 3.45 because I like the West Coast version better than the American.
And I'm not going to assume, even like Nate said, not without the Southern accent. Thank you. So I'm telling you right here, I can't figure out how all this foam is sticking to the edge of my cup. That's baffling to me. I just don't understand it. And I can't assume that both of these cups came out of the dishwasher at the same time. So if, that's crazy talk. If it's got to be the beer.
Yeah, because look at that fucking sediment there.
Wow, that's like vegetable soup almost.
Yeah,
that's some good stuff.
All right, well,
it's got to be healthy for us.
All right, well, with 1.1 thousand check-ins, those folks liked it better than us, 3.79.
Ooh.
And I got beers fucking sitting all over the fucking place. This is hot and heavy. Jake Jarmel, hot and heavy. He named that after who?
Steve. I have no idea. It was just
Elaine Bennis.
Oh,
hot and heavy, and he went down on her, and he couldn't play the sax because his fucking tongue was all dry.
I do remember that episode. Oh my god.
Not often you get a Jake Jarmel out.
No.
All right. So our third and final tasting, sometime around midnight, a Deepa. For those keeping score at home, a Deepa is a double IPA from Drecker Brewing Company, a regional brewery in Fargo, North Dakota.
All right. Here, I'm going to give you a fresh one.
All right. Thanks, buddy. 8% episode high NAIBU. We got to be careful on the ping on this because these are real glass. I don't like bringing them down here because they're so fucking. They'll give the real, genuine ping. Now I poured beer all over my notes as I'm often prone to do, but now clearly there was no soap on this fucking glass. Sweet delight. Other than the fact I got fucking shit all over my notes, but that'll add to the value.
It does,
like,
Yeah.
It's like a serial rapist leaving his DNA. Not sure how the two tied in together, but
no either. What?
Cheers. Well, with liquid in it, there's no ping. They certainly ping with no liquid. I'm not even sure that was qualified.
No, that wasn't qualified. Good notes.
Very good notes. Very good beer.
Yeah.
All right. You got any player pass for me, David?
I do.
Bring him.
Player pass, Mike. Don't drop the soap, Chuck E. Cheese.
Hopefully you have more than one.
I do.
Because I'm going to pass this because Jim Cornette actually covered this
on
this week's episode of
It's a good
Jim
one.
Cornette Experience.
Okay. I mean, the listeners, viewers, you could probably get where that's going.
Well, now if Nate was here, he'd bully you in, and you'd put him.
No,
on
not anymore.
You'd put him on the Me Too movement.
No,
he bullied you into making you.
I think
I passed it. And he'd still want the answer.
All right, next one. Player pass, bro. How many poisoning attempts do you need to warn somebody?
Let's do it. I got to figure out what this is.
All right. So if you haven't heard or didn't, haven't looked at any news lately, the death cap mushroom case in Australia, the sentencing was in July, and now the details from the case are being released. Aaron Patterson, 50 years old, was handed a minimum of 33 years on Monday for the 2023 murders of her parents-in-law, Don and Gil Patterson, both 70.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Her parents
in-law. So her husband's parent, her former husband's parents. Let me finish. Okay.
Because I was gonna say, wouldn't that make them his parents?
They are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you'll see why you'll see why it's being read this way.
Okay.
So murdered her parents-in-law, Don and Gail Patterson, both 70, and Gail Patterson's sister. So the 70-year-old Gail Patterson, her sister, Heather Wilkinson, 66, along with the attempted murder of Reverend Ian Wilkinson, Heather's husband. Now, you might say, well, where's her husband, right?
No, I'm actually thinking, well, how did he poison him?
She, Erin Patterson,
okay,
murdered her in-laws and her mother-in-law's sister, and her sister's husband survived the poisoning. So Erin Patterson invited the 4 victims for lunch at her home in Leonsgatha. It's a small town in the Melbourne district in 2023. Her estranged husband, Simon Patterson, with whom she shares 2 children, was also invited but didn't attend.
Huh.
And the reason he gave the courts, quote, I thought there'd be a risk that she'd poison me if I attended.
Well played.
He said he believed Erin Patterson, from whom he had been estranged since 2015, had tried to poison him with her cooking 3 times in the past and had therefore stopped eating the food that she prepared. He said he didn't believe anyone else would be at risk from her cooking. Wrong. So Reverend Wilkinson, though, who survived the poisoning, said that after the meal, Patterson told them, Erin Patterson,
right,
the wife, told them that she had been diagnosed with cancer, suggesting the lunch was put together so she could ask them the best way to tell her children about the illness. So she said in court documents, quote, I didn't want their care of me to stop, so I kept going. I shouldn't have done it, she said, adding, I did lie to them. So what does that sound like? An earlier story we were talking about?
Yeah, she got caught.
Wrong number?
Yes, she got caught and said fuck it and played it off. Fuck her. Good call by the husband, though. He knew what was going on.
Why didn't he warn his parents?
They were old, maybe seeking money.
I'm like, hey, mom, dad, don't go over there. I'm pretty sure she's tried to poison me 3 times.
Yeah, but why would she poison the in-laws?
Huh?
Why would she poison the in-laws, though?
Well, if you can't get to the husband.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that logic. I see why she wanted to poison the husband. He backed out. She's got to just say, fuck it, I'm not poisoning these people.
Well,
especially the Reverend. Why'd the Reverend have to get brought into this?
That's the whole big question.
Right.
Lie to them, tell them you have cancer when you don't have cancer, and then feed them a bunch of deadly mushrooms.
Okay. That's why I don't eat mushrooms.
Yeah.
They could be all deadly. We don't know.
Yeah, they're not all deadly.
Oh, fuck them.
All right. Fuck the mushrooms?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're slimy and I don't like them.
That sounds like you're talking about. That's it. I just got 2.
Just had the 2.
I just had the 2.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Yep.
All right, folks. Here we are. We are at Stump Mike. And this one, you probably figured, is coming from
Grandpa Blackhawk.
Grandpa Blackhawk.
I gave him your number.
That's right.
I'm sorry. I gave you his number.
Yes.
I asked permission first. I don't give out people's numbers willy-nilly.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Never want to do anything willy-nilly.
Correct.
This is number 17.
That was his baseball number. That's why he chose that.
Yep, exactly. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. This is a top 100 movie quote, right?
Yes.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Fuck.
Let me know when you want me to repeat it.
No. I'm going to regret not knowing it because I know it, but I don't think it's really a movie that I particularly care for.
That is correct.
Mike, fuck.
I've been in your seat before, so I'm not gonna.
And I when you say it, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to give a good.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas, Wall Street.
No.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, 2002.
Oh, I wasn't even close, and I didn't see that. So
yeah.
It sounded familiar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got that.
So
I gladly take that loss.
This has been around since whenever Spider-Man, was created. This is one of the first, but it was in the comic books. This is the first time it was in a movie. Is in 2002.
Spider-Man has never appeared in a Deadpool movie, so
you've never seen it.
I've never seen it. I actually thought it was like a Wall Street, like it was a power move by like a Michael Douglas, Charlie Sheen character in a Wall Street type movie. Yeah, I've never. This is the loss. I can just say,
yeah,
give me the L.
Right,
I'll take the L like a man.
Yeah,
ain't no big deal.
There are a few songs that I'm just like, yeah, I never listened to that band or that or even that genre, so I was like, yeah, chalk it up for a loss.
God, that's the 17th highest. Jesus Christ, that's
I don't know who's voting on this stuff.
Yeah, read that again. How in the fuck is that
with 7th? Great power comes great responsibility,
and it's not even from Spider-Man. It's from Spider-Man 2.
No, it was from Spider-Man in 2002.
Oh, dude. So from the original anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, it's that is not a new, maybe it got to 17 because it's been around for a long decades and decades.
he's probably like if
You
you're
read the
gonna go
comic books and you followed
if
Spider-Man.
you're gonna go superhero, Spider-Man's probably the biggest pussy of the bunch. If you think about it,
Why?
He's got a web. Fuck him. He's a pussy. Fuck Spider-Man. Aquaman's even more of a man than him. I don't even know what his power is other than he swims. What does Aquaman do? Maybe Aquaman's a bigger pussy.
He talks to fish.
Well, yeah, but what good does that do?
Yeah, I know. He's got super strength.
All right, well, all right, it's debatable which one's the bigger pussy.
All right.
We don't have the death march on this one, do we?
Yeah, maybe that. It's close enough.
Or lack of
Or lack
the
of
heartbeat.
that. Yeah.
That's next one to die, folks. All right. Polly Holiday, 88. Last surviving original cast member of the sitcom Alice. And oddly enough, the last one I'd go to for blanket material. Because
As soon as you said Alice, I knew
Alice and Vera Royce
Stop.
right up on the chart.
We don't need
Flo worked into it. It's like if I got tired of Alice and Vera.
Don't need the sound effects.
Well, yeah, you're right. Because it wasn't that long. Because there's a blanket. A blanket's smooth. So
That wasn't where I was going with that, but okay.
But yeah. So Polly Holiday, last surviving member of Alice, and last one to make the rotation of the blanket material.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Not even R.I.P. Kiss my grits.
There you go.
Second, Ken Dryden, 78, Hall of Fame goalie who had 6 Stanley Cups with the Les Habitants. And he was also a member of Canada's Parliament.
No.
And finally, we have Davy Johnson, 82. Manager, player, 1965, 1978. His Mets beat my Red Sox in 1986. It took me 39 years, but I got my revenge, didn't I, Davey?
Yes, you did.
So rest in peace to those 3. Polly Holiday, 88, Ken Dryden, 78, and Davy Johnson, 82.
All right. You touched my leg again.
Yes, I did. During the fuck you song. That's subliminal, I think.
All right.
Let me go first?
Sure.
All right. Nothing major, but I'm going to put myself and my MLB email on notice. The other day, I text Nick. I said, if it's a stat that's happened, can you jinx it? And Nick's like, I don't know, maybe. What are you talking about? I gave him the stat. Yesterday morning in my email inbox from MajorLeagueBaseball.com, the title read, "This pitcher hasn't given up a hit since July." That pitcher was Aroldis Chapman, who on Wednesday promptly gave up 2 hits and a walk-off loss to the Athletics 5-4. So I'll shoulder some of the blame, but I'm going to put the fuck you on the MLB for fucking jinxing it and sending it to my inbox. But I did originally mention it to Nick because I don't care if you believe in that shit or not. I sent it to Nick. I got the email from MLB.com. Chapman, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 loss. And it was 50 batters in a row that he had faced.
Right.
So 50 batters, to put this in perspective, yes, it's not in one day, but to put it in perspective, 27 batters is a perfect game. 27 and 27 is 54. He was 4 batters shy of back-to-back perfect games.
Wow. That's truly impressive. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that was
I sent the text to Nick, and because MLB sent the email to me, we fucking whammied him. Not to mention Cora really fucking whammied him by putting a closer in a non-save situation simply because there was a day off.
Yeah, again.
So
Yeah.
anyway, so there's fuck yous all around, but I'll shoulder some of the blame, but not all of it.
Right. No, and even I'm noticing more and more some of the commentators in the NFL, if a kicker, field goal kicker in particular, do you know what I mean? And they haven't missed in
Hasn't missed in 250
oh yeah,
years.
done. It's just done. And the other commentator was, nice job.
Yep.
You just jinxed him. All right. No, it was a really good week. Very busy week. A lot of pretty good things happened. And I don't even have a oh shit to bed.
Well, isn't it grand to be Dave?
Yes, it is currently.
But you started the pod better than most. That's,
Better than most, not as good as some. Yeah.
So
yeah. It wasn't, it's never perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, give you a quick either or. None of them are earth shattering, but we have well, at least there's that.
Okay.
Or let me get my glasses. I can't even read my writing there. Like my sex life, that was quick.
All right. Well, the second one's a little more interesting, so let's go with that.
Tonight marks the last night of the regular season of the WNBA.
Wow. Yeah.
Caitlin Clark got hurt, and they kind of just went off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
And I'm stunned that it's over already. It doesn't even, I don't even remember when the fuck it started.
Yeah. I mean, I saw something on either Apple News or, when I bring up, what is it, Edge now, the Microsoft browser, something about Caitlin Clark, but that's what it was about. Okay.
I don't know if that's what it's about. I just saw that.
They're going into the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay.
And all spots are decided. So tonight means not literally nothing, but that's
sure
what I just can't believe it's over with already, because without Caitlin Clark, they don't even make the news.
or it's tough to make the news for sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir.
Anything else, Dave? Are we going to wind it down?
I don't think
look
so.
At it. We got 3 minutes, and look at this. Will be the first of the 4. We said 7:30 to 9, and we're going to end this cocksucker at 9.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Not sure why I had to throw that colorful language into it, but
hey, but you're a colorful guy.
You know what? My favorite of the night got to be the 8%. Way better pour. 404. I almost bought 2 of these fuckers too, and I only bought a 2-pack. Motherfucker.
So you said 404.
I went 404.
I went 395. We've been right on it together today. 395. Yeah, the 8%, and this drink's super smooth.
Yes.
This is definitely something you could go back to back, possibly to back with. And it would be a little bit dangerous.
In our most accurate rating, according to the Untapped crowd, 4.6 thousand people have checked into this beer sometime around midnight. Deepa from Drecker Brewing Company. Not quite smack dab in the middle, because closer to me than you, straight up 4.00.
Cheers to that.
I mean, I guess all the ratings were in line with one another.
Oh, absolutely.
The Untapped crowd liked Chop Top a little bit better than we did, but we had some pouring issues.
We did.
So you're going to hold a grudge.
Absolutely. Well, it's kind of like the beer that Jason from Paddle Hard. Really, really good beer, right? But for whatever reason, that batch ended up coming up a little flat.
Fair enough.
The beer I got out of the can was not the beer I got out of the tap at Paddle Hard. So
there you go.
Yeah. So maybe something was going on with that one.
Anyway, folks, 300 in the books. As I look down the bottom of my glass, I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, ha ha, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.
stream though.